My name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani. Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for SAT. We have been solving SAT grammar questions out of this book here, the official SAT study guide. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problems that we are about to solve are the ones that you will find on page number 777. Please turn to it. Page 777, and today is our lesson number 34. These are a series of 18 questions. We did the easy ones yesterday on the previous page on page number 776. Today we will do the problems that we see in the first column. Those are the medium ones. Number 20. It says in 1950, Jim, a black American explorer, that part is not important to us, Jim discovered. We're not going to worry about that part. Like we always say, let's just concentrate on the juicy bits. Let's not worry about the boring bits. The fact that he is a black and American and an explorer, I'm very touched, but we really don't care. Jim discovered in the mountains, discovered is the A part. He discovered in the mountain of Sierra Nevada a pass soon becoming an important gateway to California gold rush country, to the gold rush. Let's see what we can do with it. The sentence reads, Jim discovered in the mountains of Sierra Nevada. So far there is nothing wrong. He discovered in the mountain of Sierra Nevada a pass. So far there is nothing wrong. We don't know what the answer is, but it's not A or B because so far so good. Soon becoming, there is your problem. Not soon becoming, he discovered in the mountain of Sierra Nevada a pass which soon became an important gateway to the gold rush. There you go. That's our answer. The answer is C. Not soon becoming, but rather which soon became. The answer is C. Next one. Because the flood has made the bridge inaccessible to automobiles and pedestrians alike, because the flood had made the bridge inaccessible to automobile and pedestrian alike, and of course they're going to go on and say something else, but as far as the beginning part of the sentence is concerned, it is fine. Because the flood had made the bridge inaccessible to pedestrian and automobile alike, the answer is not A or B. We had rented a boat to reach the island. But there is our problem, you see. Instead of saying we had rented, what it should say is that because of the flood, because the flood had made the bridge inaccessible to automobile and pedestrian alike, we had to rent. We had to rent. Not we had rented. We had to rent a boat to go to the island, to reach the island. We had to rent. The answer is C. The answer is C. We had to rent. Next one. Number 23. Although one likes to believe, so rather number 22. The Mount Isa mine complex, the complex is one of the most highly mechanized in the world. Plus being the largest single industrial enterprise in Queensland. Do you see a problem? Do you see a problem? Or rather, do you see the problem? The complex is one of the most highly mechanized in the world. That part is fine. The complex is one of the most highly mechanized in the world. It is fine. The answer, I don't know what the answer is. We do not know what the answer is at this point. But the answer is not A or B because the sentence starts out just fine. Plus being, that's our problem. Plus being. Instead of saying plus being, it should say it is one of the most highly mechanized in the world and also the largest single enterprise in Queensland. And also the largest single enterprise, largest single industrial enterprise, that is, in Queensland. That's all it is. And also. That's it. The answer is C. It is one of the most highly mechanized complex in the world and also the largest industrial enterprise in Queensland. Not plus being. Number 23. Although one likes to believe that where did the apostrophe come from? I know where the apostrophe is coming from. In a second you will see. Although one likes to believe that your own children are beautiful, intelligent, and well-behaved. What one believes is not always the case. What one believes is not always the case. That part is fine. So I'm not going to bother writing the end part. What one believes is not always the case is fine. The answer is not D. Although one likes to believe that your own children are, I'm going to change the sentence a little bit, okay? The most intelligent, blah, 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 something. One is mistaken. That's how you finish. One is sadly mistaken. One is sadly mistaken, usually. Although one likes to believe that one's own children, not your own. Although one likes to believe that one's own children are the most intelligent, one is sadly mistaken. Usually, in most cases, one is mistaken. It has to do with parallel structure. Because of the fact that it starts out with one here, it has to be consistent. It has to be consistent. Although one likes to believe that one's own children are the most beautiful, one is not always correct in one's assessment. That's how you will speak. Sounds very awkward, sounds very geeky, sounds very nerdy, but that is how the proper English language goes. Although one likes to believe that one's own children are the most intelligent, one is wrong in most cases. In most cases, one is wrong. I forget how I said it a little while ago. That's it, that's your problem, that's the answer. Instead of yours, it should say ones. The answer is C. Number 24, the very last one in the column. The warning in the play. The warning in the play is clear. Unless we restore the integrity of the family, unless we restore the integrity of the family, all traditional values will soon disappear. Let's see what we can do with the sentence. The warning in the play is clear. Or if you don't want to worry about in the play, let's leave that out. It doesn't serve any purpose. The warning is clear. The warning is quite clear. The warning is very straightforward. Warning is quite obvious. And what is the warning? The warning goes on like this. It says, unless we restore the integrity of the family, all traditional value will soon disappear. I shouldn't have put down the word soon, because that might make you think that we need the word soon. We do not. I did the editing. Our job is not to be editors here. Our job is to simply check the grammar. Do you understand? That was just my preference to put soon there, but it's not necessary. Unless we restore the integrity of the family, all traditional values will disappear. There is nothing wrong with this sentence. This sentence is fine. This sentence is fine the way it is. As far as the grammar is concerned, there are no errors. The answer is E. I shouldn't have said there are no errors, because there never are. There always is only one error. Of course, we never have a sentence with 2 or 3 different errors. There is always only one error, and our job is to find that one error. So what I should have said is that there is no error here. Do you understand? Instead I said there are no errors. Of course there are no errors in any sentence. There is only one error. I'll see you tomorrow, where we'll continue and do the problems that you see in the next column, beginning with number 25. Those are the hard ones. Okay? Bye now.